Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. This is Sharon, but you knew that already, didn't you? And my co-host?
The one and only Jamal.
Yeah. Well, do you see our little disclaimer up there, folks? Take a few seconds to read over that, and we'll get back with you with a good old story. Well, folks, like I said, we coming back with you with a good old story. 3 boys between the age of 12 and 14 got shot.
Trying to rob somebody.
They trying to play grown-up gangster, and they got shot, all 3 of them. And they had guns. And now they did pick up a 4th one, a 14-year-old boy. They interrogating him. But what's going on?
I don't know. Now, why do you think in Texas you go come to somebody's house and they ain't got a gun?
No, he was out. The guy he was out walking.
I don't know, but everybody got a gun in Texas.
It seemed like everybody in Texas got a gun.
Yeah, and then one was in critical condition.
Yep. On Christmas morning. Got out there on Christmas morning trying to hold up people when they should have been home in their beds waiting for Santa.
I guess Santa don't come to the ghetto.
Santa don't come to the ghetto?
No. Well, let's play this story.
News this morning where at least 3 kids were shot in an alleged robbery. This happened on North Houston Roslyn Road near 249. That is in Northwest Harris County. We want to get out to TJ Parker live at that scene. TJ, when we say kids, what ages are we talking about? Tell us what happened.
Yeah, good morning, Amy. In the course of the investigation, deputies learned those kids were just between the ages of 12.
Oh, before we finish, we got this on KPRC New. 2 new. Click Houston to Houston.
Okay.
And 14 years old, and they tried robbing a man with a gun. Deputies say at least 3 of those kids were shot. One of them is still in critical condition at last check. When Harris County Sheriff deputies showed up here, they found one of the kids with several gunshot wounds.
Goodness.
He was taken to a nearby trauma center in critical condition, as I just mentioned. And as paramedics were tending to him, 2 other kids were found with gunshot wounds. Both were taken to the hospital and are stable. Shortly after that, the suspected shooter, who deputies believe the teens were trying to rob, returned to the scene.
Now, stop this there. How 3 people with guns, they all got shot?
They were kids.
They weren't ready to shoot nobody?
They were scared.
So all the guns were just for show and that's it?
What about the guy that had the gun to try to rob you?
Hey, I see, he was just for show too.
So they were for show too.
Yeah, a Negro tried to rob me and scared to use a gun.
Well, they tried to rob it. They thought all they had to do was pull a gun and everybody get scared and start shaking in the knees.
So there were 3 of them. At least one of them should have shot a gun in the air or something.
After one of them got shot, seemed like somebody would have shot back, don't you?
They were little rookies. They didn't know what they were doing.
That was their first time. They didn't know nothing. They were virgins. They were virgin criminals.
Is that right? Or virgin shooters.
Well, they weren't shooters because they didn't shoot.
Is that right?
So, I mean, I have one question, just one. Where are these kids' parents?
And I got another question. Why let the man run back in the house and go get the gun?
No, the man that came out with his gun, he heard the gunshots. This guy was walking through the parking lot, and those 3 attacked him. Well, walked up to him.
Is that right?
And all 3 of the kids lived there in the housing development.
A bunch of dummies.
So that let you know they weren't too smart. And you go rob somebody where you live.
It is.
So, I mean, where are their parents?
That's a good question, my friend. Who knows?
A 12-year-old? And it happened, it was after 1 o'clock in the morning. So where was his mama, a 12-year-old mama, and letting him run out in the streets?
She probably had a little boyfriend over. Had a little Hennessy party.
The Hennessy again?
Had a Hennessy again.
This is crazy. See, that's why kids shouldn't be having kids. Because they don't know how to, they don't know how to, she probably out at the club.
Probably. Let's get into more.
And turn himself in.
I heard some gunshots, sound like they were basically at my front door. And of course, as you can see from behind me, they were
Shot
down
him out of the
To
shoes.
be frank and honest with you, I grabbed my gun, which is in a holster, and walked outside to see what was going on.
It is believed the incident occurred due to an attempted aggravated robbery that involved the juveniles attempting to rob the adult male. During the incident, the juveniles approached the male and they were displaying pistols. The adult male retrieved his own pistol and shot the juveniles.
Wow. You gonna let a man pull his gun out of the holster while you already got yours pointed at him?
They thought the man would be scared because they had guns. They probably ain't never used those guns.
Probably.
They probably all they had to do just display the gun and everybody give them what they want. They got what they got something. It wasn't what they wanted, but they got it. And I mean, you could tell them those kids raised by single parents, single mothers.
The kids were shot out of their shoes.
They were raised by single mothers, and the mother was probably laying up, like I said, with some old man somewhere, not wanting those kids out of their hair. No, Christmas Eve, they were probably throwing down at the party.
They probably was.
They ain't want them kids around bother them. Go on somewhere. Go on over. It ain't just his house.
The mother probably in there smoking.
Drinking, and doing the Humpty Hump.
Get turned out.
Doing the Humpty Hump. While your kids out roaming the streets. You probably didn't even know they had guns. They might did know they had guns. I don't know. But that's why kids shouldn't have kids. That's where all this stuff is stemming from. These modern day single women. I don't need no man. Look what they're raising. They're raising monsters.
Now let's get into some more.
I mean, but the thing, now you 12 and you holding up people. What gonna happen when you 10 years later when you what?
They're in prison doing 20, 30 years.
If you're doing that now at 12,
Hey, it is what it is. Let's get into some more.
Alright, deputies tell us they have since detained that man and are questioning him. They said the man is cooperating with their investigation. They also have a fourth teen also detained, questioning him as well. Again, this is still very much an ongoing investigation. They're asking if you have any information on this to call the Harris County Sheriff.
What information do you need to know?
what do you need to know? 3 boys with guns, probably 4, and the other one ran,
Yeah.
had guns, and they got shot. What else you need to know?
There's not much more you need to know on them.
You know the kid's name. I'm sure they told you where they lived.
Yeah.
Because the man said they lived there in the housing complex with him on another section I heard. Not this one, but another. And so, come on now.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to know who put him up to it.
You didn't know what to charge them with and who's still alive and who's not.
I mean, on Christmas morning, you out there robbing. I guess they wanted a Christmas
I
present.
guess they didn't get no toys. They're bad eggs on the year.
Like that, they got a lump of coal in their stocking. So I guess they figure they go out there and make their own Christmas present. I guess they gonna get them a Xbox or what kind of game they play these
Maybe
days?
something like that. They go get it how they live.
Well, however you got that gun, why didn't you get your Xbox?
Well,
So where you get that gun from?
Santa Claus, don't come to the ghetto.
So it's okay to go out and
Hey, I didn't say that.
this poor parenting skills. 3 young black boys. Well, really 4. 4 young black, the oldest one, 14. 3 young juvenile black boys out here running the street. Now, if the other one live in 10 years or less, they gonna all be in prison. Because this is just the beginning of their career.
Yep, we're right about that.
And then they holler about, why there's so many black men in prison? Maybe because they put themselves there. What you think?
My baby innocent. He ain't done nothing to nobody.
Yeah, he's innocent, all right.
He a good kid. Mm-hmm. That's the first thing they ready to holler.
First thing they ready to holler, he's a good, my boy is a good boy. Just like that guy that killed that poor girl. She got in the car, she thought it was an Uber, and he went and killed her. His old mama said, he's a good boy, he go to church every Sunday. Okay.
That's a good boy. Hey, see what a bad boy is.
Your good boy that go to church every Sunday just raped, and killed a girl. I mean, instead of turn around and say, look, lady, this ain't an Uber. Get out of my car. How about it? No. So, in these 3 boys right here, these 4 boys,
Hellhounds.
they are going to be in prison too. In prison or dead. If one of them live.
Yeah, that's very true.
I mean, and then like I say, his mama would probably go get on TV. They didn't have to shoot him. Really?
Man, have to shoot my baby. He a good boy.
If I had a gun and your little monster walked up to me and with a gun and I'm gonna shoot him too.
Pow, can you?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him down too. Cause who says he ain't gonna take her down? Him down. Whoever they robbing.
Yep. Well, what's good for the gander is good for the goose.
And this is a shame. They gonna be the mama. They old Jezebel mamas gonna be the first one out there hollering about why you shoot my baby? Why my baby in jail? He's young. He didn't know no better. And
Unless they decide to charge the parents with the crime, because they are under 15. Reckless endangerment.
They didn't know they had. Well, I'm sure they did. This ain't their first rodeo.
No, I won't put it past them.
A 12-year-old.
Sitting out there playing the Xbox. He out there playing Grand Theft Auto.
Let me think back when I was 12. See if I can think back that far.
He doing real life Grand Theft Auto.
I was building tree houses.
Playing basketball.
And I was riding my pony. My pony didn't like me. But he tried to bite me all the time, but I was trying to ride my pony.
So y'all want to consider my pony and me?
No, my pony didn't like me too well.
My pony disliked me.
Yeah, like everybody hate Chris, my pony hated me. But I still tried to ride him. So that's what I was doing at 12.
Yeah, at 12, playing basketball in the park all day, or playing my PlayStation, Sega Genesis, or Nintendo.
And trust me, people, when I say a pony, I didn't have no racehorse. I had a old sway back.
Yes, yeah, secondhand pony.
I had a secondhand used pony. That's what I had. But he was still a pony. But he was undesirable looking, but he was still a pony.
So he's a ghetto pony.
My daddy got him for $35. So what you think he looked like?
Yeah, that was a broke down Goodwill pony.
But that's what I was doing at 12.
Well, I believe we said all we had to say. Make sure you like, share, and comment, subscribe.
Yeah, now, come on now, folks. Now, let's talk a little bit about that like button. Let's just take a few minutes. Now, the government is taking your hard-earned dollars. They're taking your dollars and give them away to the migrants. And you ain't mad about that. So, but you mad? You won't even go down there and give me no free like button?
Well, your last video, you got over 40 subscribers and 109 likes, but there still should be more.
I mean, you gonna hold back a like button from me when the government giving them migrants houses and clothes and food and cars, and I can't even get a like? But anyway.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, until next time, we're out.
We're out.